Well, if you're not with the KTOD now, don't be with it when we win the first Magnetic Regional Championship or whatever it is called.
The magnetics. Can't wait for those magnetics. Hey, what's up? It's your boy Bobby Sapphire, just giving you my Boba Fett command deck again for this video. This is pretty much exactly what I ran in the last video with the update of Rook over, I think I was still on Callus, but I'd switched to Syndicate Lackey. Anyway, no resupply. We're going to jam mirrors. And specifically, I'm playing Boba Fett with Surprise Strike, and my buddy is not. He's playing with resupplies. So we're trying to like see which one's better. J-Rod is actually running this exact 50 in the TTS League Zero Top Cut tournament. So that'll have happened by the time this comes out. So hopefully he won it with this. All right, let's take a look at Justin's list. Justin, tell us about some of your choices here.
So I'm trying to ramp and just get as many big spells into the battlefield as possible with Ruck and the ATST Invader. I have the Snowtrooper Lieutenant there, not really as a 2-drop, more as a finisher, ideally flipping off Vader when you've got an ATST out or a Ruck out, because they're both Imperial.
Yeah, nice. A lot of Imperials in this list. Cool. Let's check out the games. All right. I am here. It's Bobby Sapphire. I'm here with my boy Justin Desai. His first video on the channel. We're rolling 2d6s old school.
Old
We're going to be
school.
playing some Boba mirrors. We did this a couple, like maybe last week or a week and a half ago, and we didn't record them, and we realized that they were great. So we're both on green Boba. We think the mirror is really important. The only thing that we were kind of split on in our deck build, other than like a couple choices here or there, were that I wanted surprise strikes, and Justin, you don't like surprise strikes. You want
I don't really love it. I like going big, so I'm on resupplies. I think we played 5 unrecorded games last week, and they were all amazing, and they don't
the
exist in our
greatest
memory.
best of five of all time.
Yeah, it's like the Dream Team when they like had their own scrimmages in 1992.
And Jordan was gambling on them and stuff. That's what Maddie was doing in the back with Steve.
Exactly. So we don't really have much. We're trying to recapture that magic tonight.
All right.
Let's
Let's
do
see if we
it.
can do it. Oh, I accidentally hit E, not R. Classic.
Oh, it was a
Ooh.
good 3. You beat a 3.
All right, I'll go first.
Ugh. Shuffle up and deal.
All right. So I like the reach of Surprise Strike. One thing that we were just talking about is that I'm not sure if I still want to go seasoned stormtroopers. They've been like people. I think 2-3s are generally bad, but these things as 4-3s later in the game have been actually really good. So I kind of want to run them. I don't know what.
The 2-drops are quite a mystery. I'm actually running different ones. I mulled because I had a very low to the ground
Yeah, I just have all
herd,
air. I
and
just have
you
all
have
air
all
rating.
big stuff. So if our decks are flip-flopped,
I had
I
Vader
had
and
like
all ramp cards.
yeah, I had like 2-drops and quick shoot firsts.
Yeah, I think that was a maybe. I think people might think that my hand was something I should have kept, but I had
Mhm.
absolutely nothing to do if I drew badly. Like if I just drew all events, I have nothing going on. So I'm probably playing this, and I think I'm getting rid of that for various reasons. All right, good luck. Game
Good
one.
luck.
Game one, and I'm taking some notes. We're gonna do a talk back at the end where we just
So
kind of
yeah,
chat about
I'm
some
gonna
notes
go
I
ahead
took.
and where's
Yep, I
go ahead
just
and claim.
so I don't know if it'll be out now, but next week at some point, I wrote a 2,000 word article about why we should just claim on 3 when our opponent plays a 2-drop. And let's see, I'm gonna do that. Game one.
Let's see how it works.
Justin claimed onto no drop. Cool.
And I'm gonna go ahead and use that initiative to play potentially the most busted card in the game.
Certainly one of them. It's really good. I'm going to just hit you for 2 because I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. I assume you're going to claim.
I'm gonna keep this bad boy. It's gonna
All
stay
right.
over here
And
with
so I
me.
have a really interesting call. I have all 3 options for 3-drops. I could go to space. I could match you. on the ramp play. You have initiative, so like you could go to 5 and not do anything. I'll get there eventually.
It's
I
just tricky if I basically get a mana ramp and then have no ground, which maybe you're fine with, because I can have no board and then your engineer just sort of sits there in La La Land. You could waste your conversion lab, but then that also gets me there and I'm claiming, so that also seems pretty bad. I feel like going to space for you might not be the
well,
worst
I'm
call,
thinking
keeping the
like
advantage.
you could. I guess like we should say we're both playing with Rook, who came out today,
Hmm.
and like
Hmm.
if I go Boba Fett, you're gonna ramp ECL and Rook my Boba Fett, and I'm gonna feel real bad.
Maybe.
Um, which makes me think that that's not the play. And I would say that yesterday this would totally be my play because
Yeah,
Bosk and
Boba's gone.
Callus don't kill this. I think most people aren't on Syndicate Lackey, even though I was. And then this
Is
actually
the Lacti
threatens.
tech out there? Is it out there for the KTOD
I don't
followers?
know.
There hasn't been a 2,000 word essay about Lackey, just two drops.
If this
Chapter
Boba
two.
Fett is out, he threatens your Boba Fett. My Boba Fett threatens your Boba Fett with a shoot first or a strike true as surprise
Yeah,
strike. So like I would have loved that play yesterday.
I think you go ship personally.
All right,
I think it's the safest play.
and
You're
I
up, make your
still have super laser tech if I want.
nothing else for you, and we draw. Okay.
It's like played out exactly how I thought. Um,
Hmm. Would I be the first person in the history of the world to play shoot first on a super laser attack? I'm still thinking.
I do, don't. I do not know if that's the correct play.
I don't think that's the right play. I just don't have, even though I'm max five drops, I don't actually have a five drop.
Okay.
I think I just put the shoot first down. You don't know that. Let's see. Do I just get my Boba or not? That is the question. You know what? I think I'm just gonna lead with this. It feels a little weird, but I'm just gonna tap your guy.
Oh,
That
you
doesn't
don't have
work.
a yellow guy, yeah.
Don't have a yellow guy. Ooh, embarrassing on video. Um, yeah, we're gonna do 2 damage.
Yep. All right. So you're at 5. You do not get the bonus untap.
Yet.
Well, you don't. Oh yeah, yeah. You're right. Yeah. Um. All right. Then I will hit you for 2.
Okay. This is a bit weird. I think I'm gonna go ahead and bring him in and just wipe that guy off. Try to gain a
Okay.
little bit of tempo there. If you have a Jabba, it's not the worst for me to run into him.
I think. I think my line is to like hit you for 3
Mhm.
in case you want to like waylay that if I do anything else.
Right, so I'm gonna go ahead and bring him up. So it is somewhat playing out, even though we both just had engineers, that I am the one or technicians, excuse me, that I am the one who's got a leg up on one resource, which is what I'm trying to maximize in this deck.
Right. Um. Yeah, I don't know if it's worth wasting my ECL here to
I don't know
ramp.
if you
Because
can.
I'm
I mean,
just
you
getting
get
Boba Fett
Boba.
out. I can, like, kill this and untap with something, but I don't have anything.
Problem is that like
You're
even
still going
using
to untap 2 and go to 5.
and using your Boba to kill my Boba puts 3 damage on your Boba, and I can just kill him with my Boba. Like I can just sort of sit back and play some spells here too.
Mm-hmm. So I think I'll actually just pass. And if you want to pass with this board state, then I can take it. I think it would be as bad if I did anything
Yeah, I don't think I'm
like it
passing
was.
on a potential 5 mana. So I'm just gonna do 4 to you. If you want to waste your ECL to do something, that's fine.
Okay. And you're untapping too.
Mm-hmm.
So you're at 5. Now I think I can. Uh, no, I think I do. I think I
You're
do
trying to
ECL.
get him going.
I think so. I think I rethought the way it's going to play out. And um, hit your Boba Fett.
Hit my Boba. Oops, sorry about that. Um, does he have
No, you know what? I'll hit this Boba.
that Boba? Okay. Just gotta get this guy out.
Now he taps something.
Tap your guy again.
All right.
Well, I have the no good to me dead,
Okay.
which is nice.
Yep, that's cool. Okay. I'll take initiative.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. It definitely felt bad being the one who
I was
ramped
animating your
ramped second and didn't get the kill. Another reason
right.
for like the 2 drop. Like I didn't have a
It's also
2 drop.
awkward
You didn't
now.
have a 2 drop for me to like take advantage of.
Yeah, and
With
it's
the
also
extra
awkward
kill.
that like don't have your ECL and like I probably have Waylay or something at this point, and I can just kind of push some damage. I mean, you can bum off your shields, like I mean, kill my ship. I probably shouldn't have played the ship last turn. Probably should have waylaid instead.
Yeah, the big thing is I just don't have any like fantastic play.
Any cards are you have it blocked, so I don't see you 4.
Yeah, I have 4. All right, I'm going to.
Bum me out.
Yeah, I'm just gonna hit your ship.
Yeah, that was kind of foolish. Um, it's kind of interesting because like I don't want to pass, but doing the 2 to that Boba Fett was really smart on your part. I think I just attack with this Fett. None of your guys are gonna tap, and I'll just do 3. Even the damage race.
Yep. Um,
A Rook.
no, I don't have Rook. I'm gonna Bosk and kill this guy.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Bosk is very good.
And
And
like
it's
there are a lot
funny.
of things you can have, but at least I have some presence in this state.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Um, you have one in hand, one up.
I have one up, and I can't untap anymore. So I'm essentially tapped out.
It's weird. I almost feel like I waylay your boss and just make you commit to your high drops. So I think I do that. Just three.
Yep. All right. I'm gonna take initiative.
All right, I'm gonna do four to you,
Yep. And you untap two.
and I untap two. And strangely enough, I think it's weird. Like I kind of want to keep you pinned down,
Mm-hmm.
and just keep you off of mana. So I think I'm gonna do that. Just
Okay.
tap that. That might be bad. We'll
All right.
see.
Oop. I drew my discard pile.
He's tap. Yeah, that was not.
Hmm. Well, I'll start with just hitting you for three.
Little engine. I'm gonna hit you for four.
All right. If you're doing that, you already waylaid. You have two in hand. I'm gonna boss and hit your Boba Fett.
That's good to me. Oscar's done 8 damage this game. All right, I'm gonna Vader.
Yeah, he seems good.
The anxiety levels of doing this right on video are now at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
I wouldn't worry so much as doing it right on video as doing it
7,
quickly on video.
9. The views are growing. What is easy? 9 or 10. He's 10. All right, let's search. I always get the color wheel.
How many people unsubscribed in that 30 seconds?
Well, if you're not with the KTOD now, don't be with it when we win the first magnetic regional championship or whatever it is called.
The magnetics. Can't wait for those magnetics.
I cannot wait. And it's funny, so I went down to one cell guard, and lo and behold, there he is. Let's shuffle that up.
All right.
And it's an interesting one here where I almost don't want to attack at all.
Okay. Well, your guy's tapped until you decide.
But I'm going to attack your boss since I got the guard. If I didn't get the guard, I think I was going to play for board control. So this is 4. And also just boss's ability. I always forget it.
Yeah, it's great. All right.
Are
I'll take
you
initiative.
doing stuff or just claiming? I can't do anything. Well, okay. Hello. I will not resource anything.
All right. I'm going to open on Barrage. And I'm going to kill the. I'm going to do 3 to the guard and 3 to Boba Fett.
3 to the guard and 3 to Boba Fett.
Yeah, you
Boba
think.
Fett.
Oh, wait. I can do. Oh, I
You
can do
kill
3
Vader.
to the guard and Vader. Yeah. I thought I couldn't do them both.
And my friend.
No, the guard stays. I think I definitely kill Boba Fett, right?
You're you're killing Boba and Vader?
Vader. You think that's the play? I was thinking guard because like I think you're just gonna play another Vader here and wreck me.
Yeah, I mean I think you might be right here.
I mean,
Um yeah, it's a tricky call here.
that's fine. No, I'll do that.
You're killing the guard?
No, I'll kill the Vader.
Vader and Boba.
Vader and Boba.
I mean, Waylay is really good for you,
Mm-hmm.
but all right. I'm just gonna lead in with 3. This is
So I'm a nine. I'm
double
9.
surprise strike of madness, and it's proven on the spot. Still had all these.
I'll kill your guard
Yep.
and untap 2.
So Boba is a 6/9 with 3 damage, correct?
Correct.
Fire rises. The anxiety is back. Um,
The Z's are back. I can hear that with
3. Hello, fans.
I
Oh,
can.
they're not even the same stack this time. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
I did not pour a
9,
large enough drink for this.
10. And just so you know, I'm getting ready for tournament play. I'm going to call a judge and use the bathroom. 2-minute time extension.
Cool. I have people who follow my opponents to the bathroom, so it's all good.
Relax. Interesting. Interesting that we also apparently just cut our fire sprays in this match.
I hope you're bottoming them all with Vader.
Here's one here. Hmm. I'm going. It's weird. I have Boba out. Yeah, I think I want to do Boba. Didn't get a Viper, so.
Mm-hmm.
Oopsies. All right, and we'll fight. No, Boba has 5 on, or Vader has 5 on him.
6 on him.
6, 6, 6.
I'll hit you for 3.
We'll claim.
So I think this is a pretty interesting call. I could like play rook here, but you have 2 things on the board.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you know what? Hold on. I'm going to. Wait, that would only be
No
5.
pump.
I'm gonna barrage again and kill both those guys.
That's very good.
I was thinking I could do it to the ship, but it wouldn't be enough. I need to do 6. And I was like thinking I could attack you for 2 more.
Right. So I take
No,
3.
did
Oh,
you
I
take?
already took.
Yeah, you already took 3. You should be at
All right.
13. Yep.
So we both claimed. Are you?
Now you take
I've
initiative.
claimed.
Yep.
And now we're talking about probably some action with big boys. 2 barrages in 1 turn is quite nice. I'm thinking what to resource.
Sure. I didn't resource anything. I'm keeping all my cards.
Second barrage was quite good. I'm gonna go ahead and play this.
Yeah, I think it was a tough call just because it didn't, didn't like do damage or whatever. Yeah, okay, I'll hit you for 3.
I'm gonna play Rook.
Cool. I'm
This is not ideal. Double shield tokens.
Also gonna play rook.
No claim.
I'll waylay your rook.
Ooh, brutal.
Yep. I thought maybe this is still the move because like the shield, but I don't know. I'm getting low on health, so you take an initiative.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I took it already. Oh, resupply. Hello. You finally made it in time.
You did it.
Let's see.
Still resourcing. What a champ.
I mean, you're probably getting me with your card that you've surely drawn at this point. You've got 6 on the board. I think it's awkward. Awkward to do it like that, but oops. Sorry about that. I'm gonna go ahead and shoot first and actually keep my shield. Does that work? It doesn't work.
No, it does.
It does work, right? And I'll go ahead and ready that.
Yep. I'll think that there's anything I can hit. I'll hit you for 3.
Not ideal. I'll play Rook.
Yep. I'm gonna Vader. And I'll play. I didn't get the cell block guard. I can actually. I think I. This is my only play.
Mm-hmm. I'll claim. Are you fighting?
I am fighting, yeah, because I want to take your shield off. And then I'm going to. No good to me, Dad. Rook.
Mm-hmm.
And then say go.
I think I'm a goner here. You have any palms, which I'm sure you have at some point. That's tapped. Yeah, maybe I should have done that last turn.
What's that?
Well, I could have gotten you to a point where if I somehow survived, I could drop slave 1, but this seems so unlikely.
You had slave 1 last game?
No, like I
Oh,
could have got you to 20 basically
gotcha.
last game. Um, yeah, I think there's no way for me to win. That was an interesting one.
Oh,
Double barrage.
with this guy, yeah,
Yeah,
you could have done something
I was
interesting.
sort of setting him up, but like I actually had to win the turn you double barraged. Um, and maybe I should have just like jammed out the cell block guard for 5.
If you didn't kill my guy, I did have the win last turn.
I mean, so that's 6 in a row with barrage basically, and you drew 2, I drew 0.
Yeah, and ultimately, like
That's the one.
I
That's the
have
game.
surprise strike there to win. So like, even if you drop like slave 1 or something.
Yeah, I mean that's less of a I think less important than other than the fact that barrage is
For sure. The only thing I wanted to
so
point out was that at the end game, when we were 1 health point away, surprise strike does get me there. That's the only thing I was trying to highlight.
Mhm.
All right, game 2. You're on the playlist.
Good, good. That game ended on turn 44.
Mm-hmm. It was a long one. Uh,
Oh,
it's painful, but
that's interesting. All right, I'm gonna claim.
all right. Once again,
And you got it.
I do think it's better in space.
Mm-hmm. Let's just try it.
Game two. Justin claimed. Mike, cartel spacer. Oh, you're just resupplying. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
He for two.
Claim. Keep it on my side.
Play that guy.
Yeah, that's like the worst thing. So it's funny. I had the engineer. I thought it made more sense to just resupply. I actually binned the engineer.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay.
It's weird because this start is the only start that like doesn't get blown out by Boba's shenanigans. Like you
Yeah,
can play a 5-drop and everything, um,
I'm
and
actually
you
this.
you have wasted like you could drop your own thing and kill my ship if you want to like untap and
Mm-hmm.
get some value, but it's not like the craziest blow in the world.
Mm-hmm.
I think I will attack for two.
So let's see. I have a few different options here. I can trade a barrage, or I can
Yeah,
just.
yeah,
It's like
that's why I
really
attacked
dependent if
here.
you have waylay.
Say that again.
It's really dependent if you. So I have a 5-drop.
Mm-hmm.
So if you, it's a weird spot, and I feel like the mirror is going to end up in this in a bunch of times where people are in different avenues, and waylay can just sort of time walk in this in how it interacts with boba and removal.
Mm-hmm.
So
Right, but
you
you
have waylay, and I just like ram a 5-drop. I'm like sort of wasted my turn.
right.
But with barrage, I think I want a barrage. It seems weird, but I think I'm going to do it.
Well, it's you get two back, right?
Let's make it two back, unless you play the thing.
Yeah,
If
I
you play
don't
the thing, I can just sort of claim and get to the next turn.
I don't know if I really care if you um like untap and play a 2-drop, you know?
Right, exactly.
Like I think I just hit you for three.
All right, I'm gonna hit you for 6.
Yep, I'm actually going to play another one of these.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead and tap 2.
Just a weird draw for me.
And actually, I'm gonna tap one because I'm starting. I'll tap the one
Shielded
with the
boy.
shield.
Yep,
Mm-hmm.
that's cool. I'll take initiative.
What? Okay.
uh, I think I'm gonna resource it, but I got the third one.
The third is crazy, by the way. Let's just say that. Thinking what to resource here. This is very challenging, but I do think it's this one. Strangely enough. We'll talk about that later on.
Hmm. I'm going to open with just
Open.
attacking for three.
Right. That's a little tricky as well. This game, I resourced to Java this game,
Mm-hmm.
and I kind of wish I didn't because it would have given me like sort of some
I know
range.
it's a weird. This is this issue I'm running into with Luke too, where like I resupply, but I don't necessarily have a better thing to do than just like play what my 3 cost was or what my 4 cost was. And like you play Jabba, you have a waylay, you have a shoot first, you have card advantage, you have a 2/8 that like you like 2/8 attacking
Right.
multiple times into things lets you chip away at it. Like lets you chip away at an opposing Boba. You get to trade like 2 Jabba attacks to kill your Boba, your
Right.
opponent's Boba.
So I have an interesting play here, which is I can do the exact same thing as last
Barrage
time.
again.
And I kind of know you almost don't have this card because you probably would have played it last turn after my barrage to just, lock up 6 damage. So unless you drew it this turn, I feel like that's the right play. The other option is I just, again, jam a ground unit. Um, but that seems less good. But you've also still got your base too.
As do you.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do it.
Okay. Well, for
Hit the map.
reference, I did have it last turn, but I felt like developing my board would be better
Just better.
because I
Okay.
couldn't do two things if I did that. I was willing to take the 6,
All right.
and I ended up, you just claiming or passing.
Just claim.
I ended up
Uh,
keeping this because I thought you might do that again, and I thought
gonna
the
hit
no,
me for
I
4.
actually had 2. Yeah, I'm gonna untap, hit you for 2, hit you for 4. And I don't untap anything,
Oh,
and you have initiative, and draw 2, and it's kind of interesting. I think I'm still doing this. Yep, he's tapped.
Yep, and now I'm hitting 6 with those boys.
But you have Vader, you have ATSD potentially.
Yeah, I'm gonna just lead with Vader.
I feel like these are getting faster. It's so great.
I've been evolving.
Really happy to be here.
Oh my god. Wow, okay. Well, it was nice knowing you, Slave One.
Just put all 3 at the bottom.
All 3. You can look if you want. Okay. I will kill your Boba. Or hurt your Boba.
Yep.
Yep.
And you're tapped out, right?
Yep.
Okay, I think that's GG because I hit you for 6, put you to 20, barrage, kill your guard and your Vader, and then hit you for 6 for 26.
Didn't need to kill Vader, but yes. Yeah, so I think I just resourced really poorly that game.
I had tough decisions. I did fire spray, two Bosks.
I should have just tried to trade with that at some point.
Mm-hmm.
That was poor. Like, I think
It's a weird game. I got all 3
too
defenders
clunky.
out. Like, it's just a game where I drew only
Yes,
space.
the first game where Barrage is lost, but it was like Barrage into Vipers.
Right. Yeah, you were barraging nothing.
Yeah, it's
Times
barraging
2.
just sort of like trying to not get blown out by like a waylay.
6.
But I probably should have just rammed the AT-AT on turn 6, especially when I had whatchamacallit.
I was actually hoping you pulled the guard and not the cartel spacer because I saw that I had the win and I didn't
Basically,
want you to tap me down there.
that's kind of funny. It's funny when you draw all 3 of a card and you're like, well, I'll resource 2 of them.
Yeah, especially if it's like a 2-drop.
You're up
That have
first.
I'm still thinking on this mulligan. I have
Actually, you know what? Do that. You need to get spicy with your guy.
I think I have a pretty interesting hand.
Also, it was an interesting line there where like I put the resupply down instead of I basically played for a resupply instead of playing for just the Death Star tech, Super Laser tech.
Sure. I'm just gonna claim. I don't have a 2-drop. Game 3. Mike, No two drop. Justin Spacer.
I think that makes sense.
Yep. Now I'm in a tough spot where I think I'm just gonna play this.
Mm-hmm. Just play it.
Yeah, and kind of just dare
Too.
you not to play anything and take initiative.
It's a little bit weird. So I have the same guy. I think, man, if only that was if we could dream. If that was the 3/2 flyer, I could play it. I think I just play it, right? I think I just play it, and you claim.
Yeah, and I claim. And this is weird because
And this
now,
is where the Mexicans stand up.
now I legitimately don't know what to do.
Well, I'll tell you what you don't do. You don't shoot first it. That's what you don't do.
That seems smart.
Yeah.
Uh, every card in my hand is kind of good.
Yeah, resourcing is very challenging. You could just like kill it with a removal spell.
What removal spell?
I am your father, and I'll let
Yeah,
you drop.
draw three.
You never know.
It's a weird spot. Like, if I play something, you could waylay my guy, but then you can't flip yours. So I guess that's out. Um, I can't pass because you just hit me for two, and I'll be stuck in this situation again.
Or I just claim, or I pass, and it's
Yep.
just no. I guess I can't do that, right?
I think.
I think
Huh.
you, and this is where I was at last week. I think you just have to play something and sort of
I
just
know, and I think
randomly.
my thinking was like, oh, I shouldn't play Boba Fett. Um,
Damage you. The best thing is if you had a ship, that would be the ideal.
because you would hit this instead of this guy, and you would flip, and
Mhm.
then but then you would just play your thing.
Yeah, and especially with like Ruck now, it's pretty bad.
But like,
Like, oh,
yeah, but I think I would actually get this guy to flip, and I don't know if I'm gonna get this guy to flip. So I do have the ship, right? I go up here, but I don't know if you're gonna actually do this. Um,
so
but I
let's see.
but I do
I
know that
can
if you
do it.
do,
I
I
also
get the
have
extra.
another play. So I have a second spacer, but then that doesn't let my guy flip. It's
Right.
like,
No,
who's on
right.
there?
It does. Yeah, it doesn't.
Um,
Yeah, this is hard.
this is very challenging. I think I want my guy to flip, but at the same time, like I don't have a Vader in my hand, and I don't want to like fast track you to one. If I tap your guy down and just bash for 4, I just like have a lead.
You do.
Just like maybe the right play, but then you've got your card. And then I can't play Jabba. All right. Well, I think it just starts with me attacking for 2.
Yeah. I mean, okay, I pass. I don't know anything to do. I mean, I just don't think that I'm the one that should initiate this. Actually, maybe I should because I have another mana to untap now.
Mm,
All right. What would you do if I pass?
I probably like I can't really play I have a Jabba. I can't really play him. I could play the other spacer, which maybe I should have done initially, and just hit you for 4. Like if I just do this, hit you for 4 and say, okay, you basically at that point you're claiming.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's like it's funny, do I play this card? Um I could like play it on this,
Mm-hmm.
but that's like not ideal either.
Okay.
Because but also I think I'm just actually let's rewind that. Let's do it that way. Take some of the pressure off you.
I think my decision is to trade at this point because I
Oh
get the
right, because
extra
you
card
had
to
the first
untap.
play.
So I did this.
Well, I'm saying I could do this
Do you think this is a
before attacking.
yeah? So you want to do this instead?
Yeah, so I'll do that instead
Okay.
and tap that,
And
and then
I'll
you're gonna claim.
well I'll pass. I'm not gonna claim. What if it lets you kill my guy?
Right, you can't claim. That's interesting. So I'll attack.
Yeah, I took the 2 already. I pass.
I'll claim.
Okay.
I think that's better than the damage. Hello again.
Yeah, I think if you don't do that play, then it's very clear that I attack because I get to untap.
This guy's not tapped.
Oh, sorry.
Huh. I'm just gonna attack you in the ground.
All right, I'm gonna kill one of your ships.
Mm-hmm. Attack you for 2.
Bring out my Boba.
Let's tap it.
All right, I'll hit your base for 2.
Bring him up.
Yep. I'm going to.
I don't want to Vader you.
I'm just gonna play Rook.
Just playing him.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually reasonable, right? So I'm just gonna attack you for 4. Don't untap any. It's your action.
I'll take initiative.
It's like weird. Like I can play Boba Fett and he just dies.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that's like probably what I should do, right?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Alright, I'm gonna play him. I mean it takes away Rook for a turn. But that's a pretty powerful Rook there, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I'll kill him.
Let me turn this into Boba.
I'll do the same thing.
You're the one drawing the barrages. I'm the one drawing the Vaders. I don't think you've drawn one Vader.
I had one really late in the first game.
Right. First game was an epic match. We're just gonna jam that guy. Finally getting some board presence in space.
Yep.
And I'll kill your Boba and do 4. 4 to me, I mean.
Alright, I'm going to make the same play.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'll kill your Boba. I'll take.
You can't kill my Boba.
Yeah, I did 2 with my guy. You didn't put it
Oh,
on there.
right. Right. I didn't put on there. You're right. You're tapped out.
Yep.
My work is annoying. I'll do 2.
I'll kill your ship.
I'll claim. Not doing anything. The Rook Guard combo is
Pretty
something
strong.
pretty good.
Pretty strong.
So I think I barrage and kill your Vader and your guard. All right, so it's 3 for 6, and I do Wonder Rook, which is actually relevant. And then I'll untap one.
Is that your second barrage?
Yes.
No, first.
First barrage.
You barraged. Yep, so you got 3 left.
Maybe that was bad just because you're going to have a better board.
I'm going to shoot first Rook and kill him. And then untap to.
I will hit you for 3.
Fire spray.
I'll claim.
Hit you for 5. Drop this thing.
Mm-hmm. The tides are turning. Hmm. Surprise strike for the wind. No, you don't have to be for me. You just tap it if I don't attack, right?
Yeah, you basically have to attack first.
So I'll go ahead and attack. Let's hope these stay in defense mode.
I'll hit you for 5.
I'll tap down your ship.
Yep, interesting. Bosk.
Mm-hmm. Play another one of these.
I'll bounce one and hit the shield off the other with Bosk.
Yep. I will claim.
I'll hit you for 3.
Are we good?
Yep.
All right, I'm an invader.
Interesting. I thought you were gonna have like the ATST and like overwhelm me.
Do it face up this time.
Jesus.
Oh, game over.
Wow.
Interesting. 2-1.
Yeah, that's I definitely was taking the game if you didn't have this guy in there.
Oh yeah. You've pulled ahead like pretty reasonably in most of the games.
This is an interesting like call to not surprise strike. You just have so few, not so few, but like a select few Imperials. Obviously, Rook changes the math on that. No,
Mm-hmm.
Callus was Imperial too, so it didn't really change that much.
Right, and I'm just there thinking like, are we good? But do you want to keep grinding?
No, I think we played an hour. I don't
Yeah, fair.
want to
Okay.
make an hour video more than that. So like,
Like,
um, reach did matter with the plus attack. I won one where we went all space. You went kind of all space that game.
it felt like the space was the biggest.
Game 3 was a weird standoff.
I think so. Interesting to note in almost all of the games, um, there was a board position where you could sort of jam a creature, but then Waylay would have just been like really good.
Mm-hmm.
So it's really hard to make the right plays,
Yeah.
which means maybe Jabba's actually like even better. Jabba didn't really come out in many of the games.
No, I don't think I played once actually.
And that lets you kind of like double spell and also gets value. You can't really bounce them. It's sort of not
I don't know
really
if I
want to
ever
waylay it.
drew Jabba. I think I drew him once, game 2. Oh, like
One
late game
interesting,
this one.
and then I think the other thing is that Barrage is like king, but the Vipers are probably the best thing against Barrage.
Yeah. Man, I really thought I was going to get there on that one. Damn.
I think it was tricky. I mean, I was trying to hope that the Snowtrooper would get there because I have three AT-ATs too, which never ATSTs, which never came out.
No, I know. I was waiting for him. That's what I said. I was waiting for him that turn. Did you just draw that Vader?
No, I had the Vader probably 2 turns. I had him the last turn, but it wasn't. Rook was just gonna kill him instantly, basically.
Well, Rook only
Uh,
kills him on
well, he could have killed the
turn.
Rook, but like it just wasn't as good. He had the slave one, so I figured it
Yeah,
was
I had
better.
other play. Like I could have re-rooked with, like neither one of us used energy conversion lab that game.
Yeah, that's insane. I thought about doing it one turn, like double, like the stack the slave one, but it just didn't do anything. You could have done that to like kill the Viper, but that's like seems so bad.
So I guess I shouldn't have faced with this last turn. I should have played Bosk. I ping off your shield. I kill one of your ships. I bounce the other
It's
ship.
hard though. Like if you fight my ships, I'm not going for the ship plan. Like then I'm just playing my. I did have a Rook too,
Hmm.
so like I could have just rooked the same way because like Rook has a shield, so like I could have done that too. Like
Yeah,
it's sort of because you were at such a lower life total, it allowed me to sort of like pass it almost.
yeah.
Like sort
No,
of play
and
sort of like
honestly, your call to like just hit me for four that one turn ended up being like the difference.
yeah, true. And I think that's another interesting side of things because like towards the end of the game, one player can certainly like just dump damage into the other if they have a low enough life total. So getting up to those little spurts.
Yeah, that's why I like Surprise Strike so much. But like you do have that in your. How many of the lieutenants you're playing? Two.
I just played 3 because I'm not playing the other guys. Like my 2 drops are
Oh,
probably really weak. I'm usually just claiming.
right.
I have the crafty smuggler. I'm not sure about him. Um, he like never came out in any of our games. And
No,
now
I
that you
wish
have
I had
Rooks,
him.
like it's funny though. Like now that Rook's out, I wonder if like crafty smuggler is like maybe not necessarily important because like you have the shield stuff for Boba because like Boba's way worse. 3 drop Boba's way worse with Rook in the game.
Hmm.
And crafty smuggler is like one of the better cards against Boba because you couldn't abuse his ability and kind of just get in there on the ground with him. So
Hmm.
maybe it's important to have it like as an aggressive play.
Well,
Also, like one of the other things is that we neither of us were really like playing our pumps at all. Like we were probably resourcing them a bunch.
that game I just didn't see him. I usually will definitely resource a Surprise Strike early if it's like in my opening hand. I'm not holding it
Right.
all
I
game.
was pretty much putting shoot
Although
first down like
maybe
every
I
game.
did. Maybe I did keep one last in the first game because I thought like I have so many four attack guys that could kill Boba Fett with the Surprise
Right.
Strike.
And we didn't have any games where it was like Jabba into Bosk into like a whole bunch of cheap spells.
Yeah,
But anyway, yeah, good GG's. This is definitely a matchup that's going to
yeah.
require a lot of thinking,
And
and
I
I
think
think
like
power level's high.
last thing I want to add is like if we both of us weren't using the super laser guy to flip, like one of us had to have been wrong. And if I lost, I guess it was probably me. But my strategy was like, let me play something so then I can actually untap and get value out of it a little bit more than you because I had a 5 drop and a 3 drop in my hand and it just backfired because you had the
Yeah,
tap
maybe it just
ship.
depends on the curve too, because like, do you want to let someone Vader? Also, like, do you care about someone Vadering that early when like you've got cards like Rook now that can just kill him and like maybe just impacts the game less?
Yeah.
I think the ATST is like the last thing I'll say is I think ATST with the lab and then Vadering into the Snowtrooper to sort of attack twice with the ATST
Yeah.
hastily is kind of what I was trying to do in this deck, and maybe that's just like too much of like magical Christmas land.
No, I
But
think like, read my article, 2 drops are bad. I specifically say playing Snowtrooper Lieutenant is good. And like, if your opponent ever like rammed a 2 drop as aggro, like if they opened on Wolf, you
hmm
might just play him on two if he's your only 2 drop because like
right,
you don't need the reach
that's
later. What you need to do is save damage. So you play him. And like, I don't know, this was a great example of what I wrote about today. Um, in all 3 games, the person who played a 2 drop lost. Oh wait, no, that's not true. The person who played the 2 drop won. No wait, that's not true.
yeah.
No, it's lost. You played one. No, I played one. I
I
played
played
one.
one this game because I had the spacer out.
Yeah, and you won. And I played one the other two, and you claimed, and I won. So whoever played the 2 drop won all 3 of those games.
Also, all 3 of the games, I believe, 2 of them it was a ship. The first game was at the Shore Trooper,
Right? Yep. Good call.
and that first one I think was very weird, just on like the way the game played out.
Yeah.
With the second two were sort of more traditional. I mean, Boba, who knows what a traditional Boba versus Boba game is? We've played 8 now, and I still don't totally know what matters.
Yeah.
All I know is like what cards seem really good and what cards I keep binning.
Right. All right.
All
I'm
right,
gonna
man.
call it there.
GG's.
GG's.